Good morning, everyone. Today I am going to talk about the Core Listing Machine, Design Center, and Core Social tools that are in KV Core. So these are three separate tools that are kind of all intertwined together, and I'm going to show you how all of these work together for marketing your listings, marketing yourself, and then also creating your own marketing materials if you ever find yourself in a last minute situation where I might not be available or might not be able to get to your design as soon as you need it. This is a great resource to log into KV Core and just create your own marketing materials very quickly. Everything feeds in from the MLS, so there's no need to upload any pictures or copy and paste any listing data. It's all in there for you. You just choose your design and create it from there. And then also, like I said, the core social that I'm going to go over, I'm going to show you how you can automate some of your social media content. So there's going to be some really good stuff in here today. And I am going to start out with the core listing machine. Now, this is found in your marketing tab. And I always like to remind people you can click the three lines up at the top here to expand or collapse your menu. I like to keep it expanded so I know what I'm clicking on. There's lots of different options here to click on, but we're going to go into marketing and click on core listing machine, which I'm already on. So if you have any active listings, it's going to show here under the My Listings section. And then we have some settings options down here for your listing kits. So what the listing kit is, there are two that we've already created for the company. One, a default kit for pretty much just all your normal listings, whether it's a residential, commercial, lots and land. All of those will go into the default kit. And then we have the Remax collection listing kit, which is your listings. I believe at this point in time, it is above 450,000 that fall under the collection. So any listings in that price range will go have the collection logo on it. Otherwise, your kit will fall under the default one. And there are within the kit, once your listing hits the MLS and it feeds into KV Core, it'll automatically create flyers, social media posts, and postcards. There might be one other thing that I'm forgetting, but we're going to look at what each thing entails. Now, I'm going to show you for the default company created listing kit. These are the settings that are turned on. So you will get an email notification when your listing kits are ready. So you don't even have to log into KV Core to get these. They will just come into your email. You can click to download them. It might make you actually log in to your account from your email. I'm not 100% sure on that, but regardless, it's easy access from your email to download your social posts or flyers if you need a flyer for an open house. And then each time you change the status in MLS, it will create a new kit for you based on the title. The only status that is not created on these listing kits is like under contract, well, pending would be in MLS, or contingent, accepting backup offers. Any contingencies are not placed in here, but so for just listed, price reduced, just sold, coming soon, and open house, you will get these listing kits created for your listing. So there's a couple different things. Like I said, there's flyers, postcards, social media posts, and there's a couple different postcard layouts that you could also use as social media posts as well. And then, like I mentioned, you do have the option to automate this for your social media. So I will talk about that here in a bit too. I do want to show you how you can create your own listing kits. If there's something specific that you want to do, that you want to make different than what our company has set up, you can go in and create your own listing kits here, choose all of your different settings, connect your accounts for that automation. and all that good stuff. So you can turn that on at this point, or there's another section within Core Social that I'm going to show you how to connect your social media sites. So regardless, when you have a listing, you can always find the marketing materials from within Core Listing Machine and find your listing here and click View Assets. And that is going to bring you into all of the items that the system automatically created for you. Now, you can use what the system created. However, it always just chooses the first 4 pictures or first primary picture that is in the MLS. And so in this case, you know, it's just showing the front of the house and the front porch. So maybe you want to go into the social media post, and let's see, this one is for main feed. So I'll just use this as an example. Click Edit Design, and then you can come in here and kind of edit all of this, whatever you want or need to edit. So the pictures, you can hover your mouse over and edit, swap out the image. It's going to have all your images that fed in here from MLS. So you can kind of choose which ones that you want, change them out for what looks the best. Grab one of the kitchen, and then maybe the backyard. Okay, so you have your pictures. You can adjust the title if you want. Instead of saying just listed, maybe we say new listing. You have your address here. If you need to change any of this data, your information, if you want to take the office number out, you can just delete that, have your cell phone. And then I would just make sure to leave Remax results on there. And of course, the disclaimer that we're required to have by corporate. But everything else, you're free to edit and adjust. Now, maybe you have, say this is an open house thing, and maybe you're having another agent do an open house for you, or you're doing an open house on an agent's listing that's not your own listing. You can actually create this for other people. So you can choose a different agent in here, or add a co-listing or a team. So you can just search for the agent's name and they will come up. So you can add their information on there instead of yours. Or like I said, if you have an open house that you're doing for another agent's listing, you can also create this for another listing. So I'll show you how to do that too. But once you have all your edits in here, you can share on social media. You can just download it to your device, which I suggest to do that. You can share through email or text message, or you can copy a link to the image, but I suggest downloading to your computer and then re-uploading onto social media. So I'm not gonna save this. Okay, so those are all the default items there. Now, that is the Core Listing Machine. That's kind of an automated process. It's already set up, ready to go. But if you want to create your own listing kit for specific, like maybe you want a just sold post to be red versus blue, you know, you can kind of choose your designs there too, if you want them to look different than the blue. Additionally, for things that you want to create from other listings, or there's all kinds of stuff in Design Center, which is a really cool thing to check out. Now, if you are a Remax Results agent, you do get my free design services that you can always use. But I just want you guys to know that this is available in case, you know, it's over a weekend or something, you just need something right away, immediately, a flyer, open house graphic. You can always come into Design Center to do those things. So you will see all of your current or previous listings down here, and you can go into those kits for the assets that were already created, or you can come up here and choose what type of marketing material that you want to make. So there's lots of different things in here. There's lots of flyers. Now this is including listing related items, but also personal promotion. So for example, there's this client reviews flyer here. So you can have a sheet of like your best reviews in here and put this in a listing packet or buyer packet. And this is just an easy template that you can utilize to make those items. Additionally, of course, we see some listing stuff. There's commercial, there's residential, there's lots of different designs in here. Now you can use these filters on the side to kind of just filter out some of the stuff that you might not want to see. Like there's recruiting stuff in here and all kinds of different items. So you can play around with those and kind of look through. If you're just looking for property flyers, you can click the red, white, and blue, and that will bring up the property flyers for you. So that's print media. Social media, there's a couple different options. So main feed designs have sizes for Facebook, Twitter, and LinkedIn. And those are fine to use, but if you plan to also post on Instagram, I do suggest just using the square size down here. Now you can see there's a lot of square size because they have all different things for holidays and just client reviews and templates for almost any situation you can think of. So again, if you want to find property specific, you can kind of use your filters of red, white, and blue or Remax collection. You can actually, that's not right. Delete what I said. What you want to do for the listing related things is go down here to the very bottom and go to listing promotion. And that will then bring up all the listing related items. But there's also agent highlights or successes. So those are going to include some agent promotion, client review templates. And then there's also seasonal and event items. So you can look at like different holiday templates, all kinds of stuff in here that will all be branded to Remax Results and you. So lots of stuff to play around in here with. And then on the next tab is video. So you can actually create a listing video in here and it just kind of filters through the pictures that are already in MLS. But I'm going to come in here, you just select your address. And then it's going to bring all the pictures in from MLS with your information and then the address and just basic info about the house. Now it's going to bring every single picture in here, but you can also hide certain ones that might not seem relevant to a video. But then it's going to filter through every single one. And then you'll choose your branding. You can add a co-agent and then you can actually select to play music and also upload a voiceover if you're interested in recording that as well. So that's kind of a nice feature. They're about 2 minutes long, depending on how many photos that you end up putting in there. You can, of course, hide and just make it a 30-second video if you want to. And then once you have all of that set, let's see, what do I need to do in order to get my download here? Okay, generate video. So down here under actions, you'll click generate video and then it will email you a link to then download your video to your computer and then re-upload to wherever you would like to place it. All right, so that's the video. And then the last thing in Design Center is a property website. And this is a really cool option to do. You of course have the listings that display on your website and every listing has its own page. You just go to the listing on your website and share that. But this website in Design Center makes it a nicer kind of luxury looking page for the website. So you could always come in here and share these out on social media and it just makes it look a little extra nice. So I'm going to show you. It works the same way that everything else does, where you choose your address and choose your branding. So I don't even know whose listing this is, but It looks very nice. So you can choose your brand, make collection, or my company, just changes the different layouts there. And then let's see here. Source URL. I actually looks like you can embed a video or Matterport in here too. I haven't seen that yet. And then now I'm gonna go view website, so you can just kind of see what this looks like. So you can kind of scroll through, it'll show the price and the property description with a few photos, give some basic info, and then a map view. Now it's going to have your information at the bottom and then a form for them to inquire about the property. So they can also view the gallery and flip through the pictures. So this is a super nice option that I really am a fan of. You can then share it to social media. You can copy the link and just copy and paste that link onto Facebook. You can share through text message or email and just share it any way you want to. And then you can save it or save in view. I'm going to X out and not save that. Now you also have your Save Designs tab here. So this is going to show all of your current listings here. This is another place where you can find them. But I would say the best spot is to go to your listing machine, and that's going to show all of your listings at once, more organized. This is going to show all of your active listings all in one spot. So one other thing I want to show you guys in here is the settings and media library up here in the top right corner. You can choose your colors or fonts. You can add any disclaimers in here, so you can kind of adjust these settings as you want to. But the thing I want to point out is if you have your own logo, you can actually come in here under logos and click edit, and then scroll down to the bottom and add a secondary logo. In this section, that's where you would put your logo, and that will display a little smaller on your marketing materials, but it will display. So that's a nice option if you have your own logo. And then there are some recommendations here for sizing and all that good stuff. And just know that that is an option. Now, the next thing I want to show you is new Core Social. They kind of updated it, so right now it still says new, but I guess the technical title is just Core Social. So this is where you can automate a lot of your social media content. And this is not just for listings. They also have things for holidays, different seasons. They give you the ability to have automatic articles be posted out onto your Facebook. And then also there's something newer in here called in-market listings. So I'm going to show you all of that. So there's a lot of stuff going on in here, but the first thing you want to do if you have not set it up already is go into settings and preferences up at the top, and then go into your social media connections. Now, you can only connect Facebook, LinkedIn, and Twitter. Those are the only options that of all the social media platforms that allow third-party posting and automatic posting on their platforms. In addition to that, for Facebook, it does have to be a business page. Unfortunately, you cannot automatically post onto your personal page, but if you let it post onto your business page, you can then, of course, share the post from your business page onto your personal. So that is an option. Now, keep an eye out as you connect your items here. It's just a security measure that Facebook and LinkedIn and Twitter have built in, where you have to refresh these connections every so often. kvCORE will email you and remind you to log in and refresh these connections. And it should have a button for you to click to bring you right up to this point. If it doesn't, just know that it's in your settings and preferences under Core Social, and you just have to come in and refresh the connection. So as you can see, the Facebook one here, it says it expires on October 2nd, and LinkedIn expires on November 1st. So Facebook and LinkedIn just need that. You have a click of a button for you to re-log in and make sure that you yourself, the account owner, are still wanting to auto post from this third-party tool. Next, you can choose your types of articles that you want to post. So you can choose the days and the frequency that you want them, and then the topics that it will filter through. So it will post random articles for you, and it is an intelligent, what do I want to say? I guess kind of AI algorithms to make sure that no one agent in our company posts the same article the same day. So know that it will be unique to you whenever it posts that day. And it's just some nice informational articles for people to look at. And you can set all those up in your settings. And then same with holidays. So you choose what holidays you want posts to go out for and save your settings. Now, underneath settings and preferences, there's something new called in-market listings. And this is kind of another thing where you choose your posting frequency. But the cool thing is if you don't have any listings, you can still have listings itself be posted out onto your Facebook. It's still going to give credit to the listing agent, but any leads generated off of the post when people click on them will go to you. So we can click add new market. You name it for yourself. You're going to choose the individual listing, how many days a week you want it to post, and just choose your city or zip code or county. You can choose property type. You can have all these different search criteria on here. And then it'll just post automatically on the days that you choose. So that's kind of a nice way to get some more traction to your website if people are interested in those listings. Now, once you have all of your settings saved in Core Social, you're going to see this calendar right here, and it's going to show you all your posts that are going out for the next month. And it'll generate them month by month. So the holidays should generate right away. But as far as like the articles and in-market listings, it just generates for the month. And then the in-market listings will probably like choose the listings that day that it posts. So everything is up to date. And then you have some analytics here. So you can look at certain current month to date or last 30 days or a custom date and see the engagement that you're getting, how many articles were posted, holidays, listings, all that good stuff. And again, it's just Facebook, LinkedIn, and Twitter. Instagram does not allow this type of stuff to happen on there. So you will have to manually post your content on Instagram, which I do suggest, not just relying on this, but posting your own personal content on social media, of course. So I think that is about it. If you guys have any questions at all, feel free to email me, hannah.hahn@remax.net. And if you ever have any trouble, of course, let me know. But these are some great resources for your marketing and your social media. And thank you so much for